Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to get started with Magic Student. So you may know Magic School, maybe you've used the tools that are mostly teacher facing to plan or differentiate your instruction, but now Magic School has a new tool called Magic Student that's meant for student use. And the whole idea behind this is, number one, to help students learn, right? To learn more, give them more feedback, help them be more creative, provide more scaffold to students, but also to help them use AI tools in a responsible manner. So this isn't like the wild west of going to ChatGPT or those other chatbots where it's completely open. There are specific guardrails meant for education built into this. So the way to do that is when you're up at the top, you toggle over to Magic Student, and then you can see the different tools that are available. Just a quick preview, there are different tools like Reina. That's kind of the general chatbot that's meant for students. So prompting has been put in there to frame it so that students are interacting with this. Language tutors, research assistants. There's some creative tools like create a skit, create a song, create a poem, a rap, etc. Idea generator to help students with that initial brainstorming of ideas, whether they're thinking about a project or something that they want to do in class or a writing assignment. And a really important one that I'm actually going to showcase is the writing feedback tool. I think this is really great because it can give students that first pass feedback to improve their writing rapidly. Oftentimes, the only feedback that we can give immediately to students is like if it's like a very objective, like this is the correct answer, right? Multiple choice, short answer. Now, with more open-ended assignments, writing assignments with deeper levels of thinking, students can get feedback and actually improve those more difficult skills that are to learn and to develop. So to launch this to students, you go over to the Launch to Students tab.
Please excuse this interruption. At this time, would 8th grade students and teachers make their way to the cafeteria? At this time, 8th grade students and teachers make their way to the cafeteria. Thank you.
So you make your way over to Launch to Students, and when you click that, you'll come to a tab called Student Room. So what you do is you create a room with the tools you want the students to use. So I'm going to launch a new room, and you could select as many tools as you wanted the students to use, or you could select just one. Right now, I'm just going to add the student feedback tool, and I'm going to hit next. Now you can customize the tool. So this is where you can put in the specific aspects of your assignment or the feedback you want this tool to give. So I'm going to select the grade level. I'm going to put in the assignment title. I'm going to just copy, paste. Paragraph arguing whether Stonehenge. Okay. The kind of feedback. So you want to give feedback maybe on their claim, their evidence, and their reasoning for their evidence. So you could keep it really general. You could be as descriptive as you want, and you'll probably be more likely to get more targeted feedback. You can even, if you have a specific rubric that you use or you've created, it's a document on your computer, you can upload it by clicking that paperclip tab as well. And so this is really just setting it up for what you want as a student. You can also save it as a template if this is something you're going to reuse and tweak in the future. And you can hide different things for students. So now students are not going to see the grade level. They won't see the assignment. If you want to even hide what they're getting feedback on, you can, right? It really depends on what you want to show the students and what they'll be able to tweak. But the key is here now students will only know, okay, here's the box where I'm pasting in my writing. Okay, so I think this looks good. So we're going to go to next. So this is where we can test it out. And I'm going to just copy this sample paragraph that a student wrote. You can hit generate. And as you can see, right, it gives you areas of strength. So what the student did well, some areas for growth, and then writing mechanics for the student. So then the student can ask more questions, or they can go back to their paragraph and rewrite certain aspects, and then they could paste it again and see what feedback they get. They could even come to you if maybe they don't understand what it's asking them to do. And this is a great opportunity for you to give them examples and to step in and provide some clarification. Now, the student, and if you want to put like more parameters on this, you could go back to the prompt and be very specific, like do not provide any answers to students. Do not give any specific evidence the student can use. Only ask questions to help them improve their writing. You could say all that, and that's going to help put even more guardrails on the chatbot that you're using with the students. All right, so I'm going to hit done. The last step, once you're ready to go, is you are going to send it out to students. So here is where you can title it whatever you want, select the grade level, and then you can launch the room. And then you can just grab that link and post that on Google Classroom, post on your assignment, and then the students can go there and do it. I'm just going to show you what that will look like on the student end. So for the student, they would just put in their name. And a great thing about this is it does not ask the students to log in with their Google account. They really take those concerns about student data privacy seriously. And so the students can really access this without, logging in with their personal account. And then also you'll see everywhere on the teacher end and the student end, there's a lot of reminders about using Magic School responsibly. So I recommend having your students read this and you read it yourself to really understand that, right? AI is a tool. It's not a replacement for our thinking. I think that's a big one. These tools are going to be around. They're assistants to help us do more and be more efficient, but they're not really going to replace what what we need to do. So I'm going to acknowledge that, and I'll show you what it looks like on the student end. So when the student gets in there, they'll just click here, and similar to how we saw before, they'll have this prompt that asks them to paste their writing in there, and then they can do that and be off on their learning journey. One other thing I want to show you on the teacher end, right, is how you manage these student rooms. So you'll see that it's active right now, but you can change it. You can pause a room so students can see the tools, but they can't get in. You can lock the room. You can remove students from the room, and you can actually view the student output as they're interacting here. So you can see how the students are using this tool in your classroom as well. So a lot of features right here for you to explore. I think this could be really helpful for helping students improve their writing. And there's so many other things. If you look at the other tools, reach out if you have any questions. Hope this helps. Bye.